How you going? Right, so this is me, clearly in domicile or my room. As you can see, handsome man I am. Reasonably handsome most of the time anyway. I don't know, there's moments I just look like a complete twat, but that's beside the point. And there's moments where I'm an arse too. It depends on the situation, of course. Now, taking that into account, here we got, what do you got? Right in the corner there, we've got some boxes. Now that is that's for my Gigabyte 770s. I don't really actually see the damn box, but damn things out of the way. You can see, my GTX 7070s. I have two boxes for that. They're just spare boxes I've got up there anyway. There's a couple of always good to go packing boxes in my type of business, you do. And what have we got up here? We've got a 280 Neptune 280 litre water cooling unit. My power supply, my new power supply is a box as well. And my old Antec power supply, old Antec, not power supply, fucking water cooling that didn't quite work out the way I expected it to. Then, of course, down here I've got my Kogan air conditioner. It's just a little bit of a room tour at the moment, so. Then here I've got my golf club, as you can see. Golf club, sword collection, binoculars. Of course, you can see over here my boxing gloves. I'm always a sportsman, to some degree. Well, I don't know, I can be lazy sometimes, and then sometimes, you know, I just have to get that latent aggression in certain situations, so. Then over here we got my HD DVDs, a couple of my Blu-rays, down the bottom we got all my Xbox 360 games, combined with my headset. I believe that's my 7.1 Razer headset. Then I got my weights down here, keep me fit and strong most of the time. And right here we have some Pringles chips, which are salt and vinegar. I haven't eaten those yet actually. Well, I did have a couple yesterday, but didn't feel like the rest today. Always stays fresh in the can anyway. So, and we got a little, that's like my change box, just changing it. Then I got my mini vac right here, and then we got my tripod for my camera, obviously, where I keep my camera. Then up here I got my fan, which has got an indicator for the different temperatures and stuff. Well, it's got a combination of different things. It's an ionizer, so it cleans the air inside my room. On top of cleaning the air inside my room, it also tells me the temperature, has a fan speed director, oscillates as well, and, you know, combinations of that stuff. Then of course my tower, right here. Which is a bit fingerprinty at the moment, to be honest. I probably need to dust the bugger out, but I'll do it later. Then here we got, well, you can actually see at the front, we've got one LG CD, DVD, Blu-ray CD, no, DVD, yes, DVD burner. It's a DVD burner. Then at the bottom I've got a HD DVD / Blu-ray burner. And then at the top I've got my new water cooling kit, which I've installed with some red fans at the top, which looks pretty cool. Got to admit that. Then got my few USB items here. I got my, as you can see, my Razer 7.1 headset, which is with the nice digital mic. Then I have my Sony smartwatch, which works pretty well most of the time. My few USB bits and pieces. I've also got a Samsung SSD in there, Evo 1. What else? Let me show you the inside. I'll just show you the inside of my computer in a minute. A-Stone dock, as you can see, my Kingston card reader, my HTC phone, which works pretty well most of the time. I haven't had any major issues with this one. My other one was a little slow sometimes, but I think that was just because of the apps I was running on it. Anyway, that's quite a cool phone in any case. Bottle of water, which I'm going to take a drink from, and pens, obviously. You can't go over without pens. My Elgato capture device. You can actually see that. Elgato. Yes, Elgato. Elgato capture device, my Xbox 360 remote, my Kogan air conditioner remote, my cordless phone for the home phone, my THX 2.1 speakers, my Samsung 4K monitor, which is pretty cool, and of course my Samsung 1080p monitor, which basically doesn't have HDMI, it has a DVI and VGA. So basically I use that as an extra monitor to put stuff on and just, you know, just doing different bits and pieces, because I tend to muck around with video editing a little bit. Then I got my business cards down the corner there, got my extra hard drive hooked up to my router / modem right there. which works pretty nicely so far. I haven't had any major issues with maybe it's a little signal degradation because I couldn't really put it up as high as my old router, because my old router had the fact that you could hook it into the wall or hook it onto the wall. Then here I've got, what else have I got? I've got my Xbox 360 with, in combination, my third-party controller right here, as you can see. It's pretty cool. Not too bad regardless. It works pretty well, so I haven't had any major issues. As you see, the 8-stone hard drive dock, which I put all my hard drives and everything else in. Down the bottom here, which is a bit messy, I do apologise. I have my Belkin, what do you call it? Belkin surge protected / stereo type thing, which works pretty well. Oh, put that back in my med straw. It's in down there. So, yep. Alright. Oh, bugger. Jeez, fucking laser. My place is not as neat as it should be. Then I've got another Belkin one plugged into the other side of the room, which goes over across. It plugs in the air conditioner, plus a few other items, essential items that I use in my room. I've got a fair bit of electrical stuff plugged in my room, but you know, it's all essential stuff that I need. My hunting and camping implements, of course, always handy. What else? Oh, let me see here. I'm here at JVC camera that still works, as far as I'm aware. Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out whether there was something worked or not. Oh no, never mind. Let's turn it off. Okay, so I got that. Hunting and such implements. The first aid kit behind that, my business cards obviously, which I've been passing those out slowly but surely. Yeah, for my new camera and everything else, and all the different bits and details and stuff. Xbox controllers right at the back there. I don't know if you can actually see that, but God, as you can see, alright. Can't really see it. As you can see, Xbox controller. There's a few Xbox controllers at the back there, but I'll probably end up getting rid of a few of them, a couple of them anyway. Now, I mean, aside from that, this is pretty much my room. My room's just like, you know, my little haven where I go. My spotting scope stuff as well, and in combination, my tripod. As you can see, my tripod thingobop, which comes in handy. Or my tripod, what do you call it? Case. Because I want to carry it around. And this is my spotting scope right here. Pretty cool. The factors. And then of course I have my tablet in its case, which I haven't actually recharged this for a while, so I should probably recharge it. My wallet, my Spaceballs DVD, which I do like Spaceballs the movie, it's quite good. Dragonheart HD DVD, which I was testing before. I was doing some testing stuff. And of course my tripod for my spotting scope, but it can be used for the camera as well, for small things and just, you know, just close up and magnification and things like that. Anyway, box for my new NX20, which I'm filming this currently on. My passport, clearly. When I love my passport, by the way. It's my passport. I need to actually renew it. It's actually expired, but I'm still going to keep it anyway, because you can renew up to 4 years, like 3 or 4 years after you've actually your passport has expired anyway. Just the cost involved in getting a new passport. I'm sort of tossing up and turning whether I will. So then we got, in the corner here we got, oh there, that's right, got, as you can see, vent for air conditioning obviously, and that's a white set of headphones, which, they're stereo headphones basically, and that's a Turtle Beach set of, not headphones, they're like, well they're not headphones, they're designed to work with, what are they designed to work with? Basically designed to work with your online chat and things like that. So anyway, I see if I can open my computer. That's alright, you're going to momentarily look at things and they're going to be fuzzy, I'm sorry. It's just how it is. Right. So I'll show you the inside of my computer. The gist of where I'm coming from with my computer. Okay, so So my computer on the inside is obviously, as you can see, we've got two graphics cards, which are the 770s in SLI, two of these cards, with a nice EVGA SLI bridge. In combiners, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, about 6 hard drives. 6 hard drives in total. I can actually move that SSD to the back of my case if I choose to, or if I want to at a later date. I have a 1200 watt power supply, goes up to 1300 watt in extreme situations. And I have 32 gig of RAM, which is 32 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance RAM, which is pretty good quality RAM. As you can see, it's a bit dusty inside. I do personally have to dust the inside of my computer at some point, which I'm going to. I'm going to give it a nice dust out. Definitely on my agenda. And I'll most likely dust my front and my back fans out in a combination of all my fans, pretty much. So yeah, pretty much what I was planning. So yeah, that's the inside of my computer. Now, I mean, that's the inside of my computer, but pretty much the entirety of this is my little environment. I got a king-size single bed, which is quite comfortable for me. It does me pretty well. Bit of heartburn relief, because you get that occasionally. And Sagittarius poster in the corner there, which is pretty cool. You can see a couple of cobwebs. I have not cleaned those cobwebs off for a while, so I probably should dust. But I'm not majorly miffed. Spiders don't really bother me. They bother a lot of people, but not me. So, got a Sagittarius poster. As you can see, my desk is a bit worse for wear, but yeah, it's alright, I'll end up getting a new one at some point. Then my Thermaltake keyboard, and of course my G502 mouse, which is pretty good. So far I have not had any major issues with my G502 mouse. Nothing really substantially crappy. I'm also getting a new mic. The one that I have at the moment is an MXL Tempo. I'll be getting a new, I think it's one of those snowball mics to do my recordings and such. And yeah, so that's pretty much my plan. I also got a little Roxio video capture device, which actually captures your audio and visual for you know, video devices and things like that. Combination of. So yeah, got a Belkin. I'm using a Belkin stereo cable at the moment. I'm using a couple other cables in the back. So I'm running my pretty much my HDMI, or the sound through my monitor into my main speakers, which works best for me, especially when I'm doing videos and wanting to play games and stuff like that. What else? Pretty much, I mean, it's just pretty much it. I mean, it's mostly just comfort factor for my room. I mean, it's not the biggest room. It's pretty squashy in some ways, but I mean, it does me, and I do have a repair area that I use in the rest of the house. But this is just my own personal space, my own little slice of where I get away from everything and relieve the stresses of the world and, you know, stuff like that, basically, so I can clear my head a bit. On top of that, I got my police scanner up here, as you can see. Can adjust it. There we go. My police scanner, as you can see, pretty cool. And then I got my 770 boxes. I actually got a fair few boxes in here. I'm pretty sure I put most of them in there. I actually have a steering wheel as well, but it's not set up right now. I do have a steering wheel in my cupboard right here that actually hooks up, and I'm able to play racing games and everything else and stuff like that all the time. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty even. A couple of combos of dress watches and stuff. These are just watches that I mean, probably a bit dusty, but these are just watches that I wear occasionally here and there. I mostly try to wear my what do you call it? My Samsung watch most of the time. I have a little stone with love written on it. Why the hell not, I say. And you know, this was for I don't know where it is actually. I think I might have dropped it underneath my bed. That's alright, I'll probably find it at some point. It was my sonic screwdriver universal remote for Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor's sonic screwdriver, basically. That's deodorant, obviously, always needed. And then at the back here we got some burnable CDs, so I can do some burning and stuff. I actually need to light globes and stuff, interchangeable fittings and things of that nature. You know, combo of that. And let's see what else. yeah, a couple of Futurama DVDs. Star Trek Next Generation, yeah. Some of them are legitimately good, but most of my DVDs, a lot of my content's gone digital now, and most of it I've ended up buying digitally in some way. So most of the time I'm just going to, most of the time I can find things to run with using this stuff on my computer, basically, or my life pretty much, my life pretty much revolves around computer stuff anyway, so, I mean, it just makes sense. And then we've got a combination of things, guides, books, I do actually read books occasionally. I do read some novels. There's also some games, some computer games old computer games that used to be on disc. There's an AMD FX chip box that no longer has an AMD chip in it. It's just a random box that I had lying around, so I'm going to have it lying around anyway. I'll probably end up, I don't know, I might end up cleaning a few things out at some point, but most of the time I try to keep the best possible stuff I can. The reason I like stuff like the AMD boxes and stuff is they're good for storage of different things. In some cases, you can put stuff into them, certain computer parts and things like that. So the other reason I sort of keep some of those little cases that you come across, those little ones that you put your earbuds and everything else in, or cotton buds, they're good for putting stuff in. I don't know if you can actually see it here, but they're actually good for putting stuff in, especially when you've got computer parts and things of that nature, cleaning cloths, you name it, just spare parts basically. And I don't know, pretty much all these drawers are probably full of a combination of different computer parts and things like that. Some of it, no, look, pretty much most of it's pretty useful. Most of this stuff is pretty useful, and I mean, there's some of the stuff I could probably end up selling off on eBay, maybe. Just, get a couple of bucks for it, maybe. I'll see, but later date anyway. That's my controller case. I did have a Sabertooth for a while, but unfortunately my Sabertooth does not work very well, so it's rather sad when that happens. Then I got a mirror in the corner here, which we saw when we first started. And yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's pretty even. I mean, this room has a hell of a lot in it. I also have downstairs, which I've just recently filled up. Got a combination of my bar fridge, which has got beer. Sometimes I'll have a combination of water, beer, Pepsi. I've got Pepsi Next Generation in there at the moment. And I've got, in the corner here, I've got a beer, I've got a Pepsi Max. Which, to be honest, I switch between normal regular Pepsi and sometimes the Pepsi Next Generation and sometimes the Pepsi Max. My nephew mainly drinks a Pepsi Max, but I drink a combination of these different things. So, I've got that. So I've got one beer in there at the moment. Might put a couple extra ones in there later, just to fill in things. Then, as I said, most of my drawers, I mean, aside from my meds drawer, which you can sort of see there, I don't know if you can actually see it, but, you can sort of see my meds drawer, which has got a combination of my different meds that I take, stuff of that nature. My percentage is herbal, but I also take a couple of prescription meds for my depression and my psychological problems and stuff, that I do have. And I mean, I have a couple here and there, but they're not major issues, and I mean, most of the time I'm pretty even keeled most of the time. Get my moments where I'm a little bit down and up, but it's like anything. When you've got a bit of depression, you're going to get that shit regardless. So anyway, I got that. What else? Pretty much, yeah, just, combination of that. And then my bed, which is sort of made at the moment. I mean, it's a little bit messy, to be honest. Not as clean as I want it. Towel, I just had a shower a little while ago. Had a nice refreshing shower. Had a nice refreshing shave too on top of that, which I feel good, having a nice refreshing shave. It is good to shave, yeah. It's just like pretty much a nice shave. Except for here, I sort of went with the whole Mo thing, because, I don't know, it is Movember, technically. I'm not being sponsored by anyone, but, I may as well grow up Mo. Why the hell not? I say it's always a good idea. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much. Stay tuned, YouTube. Hope you enjoyed the video. Just like and subscribe, obviously. I mean, your choice whether you do, but hey, I've always got plenty of videos coming up, whether it be stuff that I'm doing in particular, whether it's certain aspects of things that I do, gaming, 4K stuff, which I've been doing a lot of 4K stuff as well. Also, combinations of that stuff. I mean, as I said, fucking, there's heaps of it coming up, so stay tuned. I will definitely be having more out there. And yeah, look, chillax people. Cool. cool as. I need to actually, I think I'm going to shave my head again because hair's getting a bit long. Maybe I'll shave it down a bit more. I'll probably shave it down too because I've always shave it down to a certain extent. I have let it grow in actually. I mean, I have moments where I literally let my hair grow in, and then I have moments where I shave it back because it's more the factor of me not having to freaking comb it all the time, and that's a frustrating factor when you have to comb hair and just squeeze the fuck out of me. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, and look, stay tuned, subscribe, like, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Google Plus, I believe. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. Catch you YouTube, and bye.